All right, friends, we're starting out laying down. And I just want you to allow your whole back body to really press into the floor and spread out big. And breathe deeply for a moment. I like to just watch the breath at first, and it's kind of interesting to observe what your breath is like walking into the practice. It's kind of accumulated throughout the day. And we might have little residue from the day, maybe some excitement if we're been coming and going a lot today. Maybe some stress, who knows? Maybe just had a good meal. So all those things will kind of affect how you're breathing. Notice how the belly and the rib cage move. Notice if you can maybe drag the breath out for another second or two here. And then breathing through your nose as much as you can. See if you could put a little tiny constriction in your throat so that the breath feels like it's kind of dragging in and out, and you hear it in your ears. So you'll hear that roaring sound. To me, it reminds me of a long, slow wave coming in and then leaving. Okay, or a big wind through the trees. So see if you might cultivate that sound. The Ujjayi breath, or victorious breath. It's a warming breath. It's calming. Okay, it's super helpful to just get us into practice mode. Notice your body here. Where are you feeling maybe a little tense right now? Where could you let go? Where are some areas of opportunity? We call them as personal trainers, okay? Areas of opportunity include places maybe like your hip creases, your low back. You might feel kind of locked up there, chest and shoulders. Maybe like me, you hold a lot of tension in your jaw, and you could cultivate some space between your top and bottom teeth. And watch your thoughts here. Notice what kind of things are floating by. Do your best to observe without getting pulled in and getting taken for a ride by any thought that passes. Notice, observe, watch it go. Another one will come along soon. How interesting that we have the faculty to observe our thoughts and take a little distance from them. Let's bring in some movement, friends. Put a bend in your knees. Walk your feet off the sides of your mat and start to drop your knees side to side. Windshield wipers. Such a great way to start off moving because we get some good movement in the hips and low back. Okay, I almost always get a bunch of cracks and pops. Okay, you might too. Things are just adjusting. Synovial fluid is repositioning. And then Pause your knees here. Bring the feet back in towards center. Cross your left knee all the way over your right. And maybe you tuck the left ankle behind, if that's appropriate. Take your arms out wide, and we'll make this twist a little different. So start dropping your legs side to side. So I want you to keep this idea that you're kind of wringing out the low back. And for us to take full advantage of the mobility in the lower body here, let's really ground the upper body. And by that, I mean your shoulder blades, your elbows, and the back of your head are super heavy here. Even your little fingers and hands can press down. You might stay here and keep it really gentle, or you might deepen it a bit. Pick your feet up off the floor and hover your knees just about level with your hips. And then you can drop the knees side to side. Notice we want to hover a little bit rather than allowing them to fall all the way, because then that would peel the shoulder blades up. And we want to keep them down. All right, hopefully it feels nice in your low back and a great massage for your glutes. Pause here when your legs are back at center. Let's keep them crossed like this. Reach your arms up overhead. And let's cross the opposite way. We'll cross the right elbow over the left. If your shoulders are tight and you want this to be a gentle opening for your shoulders in the back, just grab your shoulders, okay, with your hands. If you're feeling pretty good here, try to braid your arms around each other so that your palms come together, okay, and your fingers point back. So we're all tangled up, okay? And although we are all tangled up, with your inhale, try to move your hands and feet away from each other. With your exhale, pull your elbows in towards your knees and vice versa. Okay, head and shoulders come up the floor. Inhale, reach out long. See if you can hover your head and shoulders here. And exhale, pull it in. So we're really limited here, but we're working with it. Inhale, lengthen as much as you can. It won't be much, okay? Exhale, pull it in. Keep it going. Bring it in or bring it out. Bring it in. Maybe 3 more times. Out and in. Last time. Let's hold it, guys. When the knees come in and the elbows come in, hold and breathe. So I want you to pull your belly button down to the mat. Find some strength here. Find some ease as well. Like about your jaw. How's your jaw doing? Can you soften it a little bit? One more big breath in here. And let it go. Untangle yourself, arms, untangle legs. Maybe take a few more windshield wipers here. Okay, knees are back at center. Pause here. We're switching sides. We'll take the right knee over the left. We may single cross at the knee or double cross at the calf. Arms out wide. We'll start just by dropping the knees side to side. Ground those shoulder blades. Ground your whole shoulder girdle, continuing out to the arms and even the back of your head. Okay, really nice wringing out for your low back. Glutes are feeling good about it too. You want more, you pick your feet up. Okay, stop when the legs are back at center, okay? We're picking the feet up off the floor if they were down. Crossing the arms the other way. Left elbow over right. Option A, grab your shoulders. Option B, braid your arms, palms together. Ready? Get long as you can on your inhale. Can't go very far, okay? Exhale, pull it in. Again, inhale, long. Exhale, strong. Keep it going, guys. Find a little tempo here. Okay, 2 more. Find Find that fire building in your abs. Last one. And hold it. Here we go. Elbows to knees, hold and breathe. Can you find a little length in your neck? Yeah? Soften the jaw. One more big breath here. And let it go, guys. Untangle yourself. Windshield wipers here. Okay, feeling really nice in the low back and the hips. Here we go. Tuck your hands behind your knees and let's rock it up and down. We want to try to balance on the hips if we can. Okay, if you want a little extra challenge, next time you come up, try to extend your legs and reach for your toes. Roll it back, reach it up. And now let's see if we can control this a little more. So come on up, hold and breathe. Okay, whatever kind of arm and leg variation you like is awesome. I like to extend my arms and legs because I like things a little bit extra, but you might like them a little less. You can grab your knees or put your hands and feet down, okay? So find that space, and we're gonna roll it down to a half boat. So keep the control, don't let everything go. We're just gonna roll the low back to the mat, control it. As you exhale, bring it back up to a boat. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, Ardha Navasana. Exhale, Navasana. You keep it going. Find some tempo. Okay, I'm gonna give you a spicy option. Reach up and tap your toes each time you come up. Gentle option, do this with your hands and feet on the floor. Okay, you still get that ab work even if you're using the floor. Let's do it 3 more times. 2 more times. Hold the next one. Hold and breathe up in your boat. Find some extra length in the spine. So much fire in the abs. That's great. Extend through the knees or the toes if you have the legs long. Pull the belly button in a little more, guys. One more big breath in. And exhale here. Rock it back. Check it out. When you roll up, cross your ankles and put your feet on the ground. Shift your upper body forward and try to pick your hips up. And then let's try it a few more times, continuing with the rolling theme. Maybe this time, hips come a little higher. Maybe 3 more times. I want you to get higher each time. Okay, a little ninja training. 2 more times. Last one. This time, come all the way standing up. Okay, come all the way up. Wow, okay. We want to cross our feet or uncross our feet. Shake it out. Nice work. Feeling warm. Inhaling here, reach up. Exhale here, down into your chair posture. We'll just start warming up, little vinyasa time. Inhale to stand. Exhale, fold. Come halfway up with an inhale, looking forward, bending knees. And with your exhale, fold. Palms are down here. Inhale, back to plank. You can hop or step. Exhale, halfway down, elbows to ribs. Inhale, back up to your plank. Remember, you can do all of that on your knees. Reach up with one hand, momentary side plank. Exhale to your plank, possibly knees. Halfway down, elbows to ribs. Inhale, back up to your plank. Other side plank. Reach up, maybe drop a knee. Exhale to your plank. Again, halfway down, elbows to ribs. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Walk it out here a little bit, just kind of giving the backs of the legs a chance to open up. Okay, we haven't super warmed them up yet. Okay, let's take a couple more rounds of that little vinyasa that we just did, that little flowy. Feel free to take a break if you would rather, okay? And then we're gonna get a little bit spicy. I'll give you some options. Okay, here we go. Inhaling, right leg up and out behind. Okay, exhaling, step that foot between your hands. Inhaling, reach it up, crescent lunge. Exhale, drop your hands around that front foot, back foot forward, and fold. Roll it up, inhale. Exhale to a chair, Utkatasana. Sit down, look up. Inhale to stand, lift your heart. Exhale to fold. Halfway up with your inhale. Big fold with your exhale. Palms are down. Hop it or step it back to plank. Okay, exhale halfway down. Remember this? Okay, elbows to ribs. Coming up to a side plank on your inhale. Spicy option, lift your top leg. Exhale down to your plank. You use those knees if you need them. Okay, halfway down. Inhale, other side plank. Spicy option, lift the leg. Gentle option, drop the knee. Exhale down to plank, halfway down. Inhale back up to your plank. Exhale to down dog. Walk it out a little bit. Notice the backs of the legs getting warm. Okay, we'll do the other side. So here we go. Inhaling here, left leg up and out behind. Exhaling, drop the foot between your hands. Inhaling, crescent lunge, come on up. Exhaling, all hands down in front. Back foot steps forward and fold. Roll it up on your inhale. Sit down into your chair on your exhale. Inhale to stand, lift your heart. And exhale to fold. Halfway up, inhale. Big fold, exhale. Palms down. Inhale to plank, hopper step. Exhale, halfway down, elbows to ribs. We're doing that same flow one more time. Inhale to a side plank. Maybe if you lift your leg, you try to touch it. Exhale now to plank, elbows to ribs. Other side. Inhale, side plank. Maybe if you lift the top leg, try to tap it. Exhale to plank, halfway down, elbows to ribs. Inhale to plank and exhale, down dog. Walk it out here. Roll your armpits out a little bit. Okay. See if you can start to activate your down dog, pressing the front of the mat forward, pulling the back of the mat back, lengthening that belly button, and of course lifting the kneecaps as we drop the heels. All right, friends. Inhaling here, right leg up and out behind. Exhaling here, right knee to right elbow. Come forward as close as you can to the elbow, okay? Inhaling, send the leg back. Exhaling, right knee to your nose. Maybe kiss your knee. Inhale, send it back. Now to the left. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Hold right there, maybe for just a pause. Inhale, send it back. All right, exhale, drop the foot between your hands. Boom. Inhaling here, come on up. Okay, reaching up into your crescent lunge. Exhaling here, open out to the left. Find a warrior 2, and I'll spin around to face you. Hang out here in your warrior. Okay, now remember this posture can be as gentle or as fierce as you want it to be. So I want you to find your own sense of what kind of warrior you are in this moment. Make sure that your legs are strong. You decide how strong, right? But no matter what, your right heel is trying to move toward the left foot, and we're sending a whole lot of strength into the outer edge of the left foot. Those left toes point forward. The belly button pulls in slightly so the low back is long and strong. And we want the shoulder blades a little low down the back if we can. Okay, so we'll flow a little bit. Inhaling here, drop your left hand behind you. Reach your right hand up, okay? Could you drop into that right heel or hip just a little more? Inhale up to warrior 2. Check it out. Next, inhaling, extend extend your left leg. So extend your right leg, sorry. So straighten all your legs. Exhale, point your right toe at the ceiling and drop your hips towards your left foot. Okay, inhale to stand. Exhale, warrior two. Let's do that again. Inhale, left hand down, right hand up. Expand that whole right side. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stand up straight in both your legs. Point the right toes up. Exhale, drop toward the left heel. Think of wanting to sit down by that left heel. Again, inhale, stand. Exhale, warrior two. Okay, back up to back up to exalted warrior. Drop that left hand, right hand up. Exhale, warrior two. Okay, one more time. Inhale to stand, right toes point up. Exhale, drop that left hip. Let's pause here, okay, in Skandasana. So maybe shorten your stance. You can see I'm kind of wiggling my left foot inward because I want my hips to drop lower. And you might feel the same way, or you might rather than be up high. So I want you to make that call. But breathe here with me. Let's just kind of let this posture sink in. So do resist the floor a little bit. We're not totally sinking down into our legs. If you need a break, just sit down, however. Maybe let's take the left hand out to the left, put it on the floor, right hand up. And just really allowing this posture to do its magic. Maybe left hand goes behind the back, so does right hand. If you want to hold your own hand, squeeze that knee in towards your armpit and your body. Resist the floor gently or fiercely, you decide. One more big breath in here, Skandasana. And we're letting it go. Come back up to standing on your inhale. Push into that left leg. And exhale, bend the right knee. All hands down inside the right foot. Down dog. Walk it out here. Notice how it feels in the legs. Let's do the other side. We'll take a little vinyasa first. So always feel free to skip the vinyasa. Just pop down into a child's pose. Take it easy. Here we go. Inhaling, heart forward, plank. Exhale, hop or step to your hands and fold. Roll it up, inhale. Exhale, sit into your chair. Inhale to stand, lift your heart. And exhale, fold it. Halfway up, inhale. Big fold, exhale. Palms are down. Inhale to plank. You can hop or step. And exhale, knees, chest, and chin come down. So pull your elbows in, look forward, and wag your tail. Inhale to cobra. Pull that heart up. Exhale, down dog. Walk it out. Take a little time. Front of the mat pulls forward, back of the mat pulls back, and then let's start to play around with this idea that I'm really interested in lately, and that's the right and the left half of the body pressing together. So it creates such a feeling of strength in the midline, which is so centering and comforting, okay? So in any of these postures, see if you can cultivate that squeeze toward the midline. Here we go, left side. Inhale here, left leg up and out behind. Exhale, drop the left foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, down dog. Not down dog. Warrior two. Exhale to warrior two. Let's pause here. I'll spin around and face you. So I'm meeting you in warrior two, not down dog. Opening arms wide, even opening your legs wide. So think of the whole front surface of your body peeling open. And let's strengthen the legs, dragging that left heel toward the right a little bit, pressing into the outer edge of the right foot. Finding a level of gentleness or fierceness in this moment. Okay, ready to move and flow a little bit. Maybe shorten your stance a little bit. I had to shorten my stance last time. Inhaling here, drop that right hand, reach up with the left. Think of dropping into the right hip when you do that, okay? Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, extend the front leg, point the left toes up. Okay, exhale, drop into the right hip. Drop nice and low. Nice. Inhale to stand. Exhale, warrior two. Let's do that again. Inhale, exalted warrior. Right hand down, left hand up. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stand up. Point the left toes up. Exhale, skandasana. Drop that right hip. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Virabhadrasana. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, skandasana. Hold here. Let's enjoy this posture. Maybe wrap that right arm around to the right, inside that right leg, left arm reaching up. Maybe right hand reaches behind, maybe left hand does too. Okay, hold here and breathe. Squeeze that leg. Squeeze it tight. Squeeze the arms in. Remember to breathe. Certain level of heat building here. That's great. Let it happen. One more big breath here. And let it go. Coming back up to standing. Big breath in as you use that right leg again. And exhale, all the hands down. And now I will meet you in down dog. Take some time here. Take 5 or 6 breaths. Maybe close your eyes. And because I forgot it, let's add in some little core work. Okay, inhaling here on the left leg, up and out behind. Exhaling here, left knee to left elbow. Close as you can do it. Pow. Inhale, send the left leg back. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Maybe kiss it. Mwah. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Little pause there. Inhale, send it on back. Nice. Exhale, drop that left foot and walk all the way to your hands. Take a moment to fold. Bend generously in your knees. Kind of sway. Maybe allow your low back to hang. Allow your head to hang. Maybe join your hands behind you and open up your shoulders. And then we'll roll it up. Go ahead and press into your heels, rolling up. And I'd like to balance a little with you, okay? Let's balance on one leg. So grounding into both of your feet. Close your eyes here for a moment. I just want you to stand up straight and tall with your eyes closed. And feel your imprint on the earth. Feel the ball mound of each toe rooting down. As a matter of fact, try flexing your toes and picking them all up and really feeling the heaviness of those toe ball mound bones. And then feel the heel, the weight of the heel. And then could you cultivate that squeezing inward feeling, the two sides trying to move toward each other? I want you to feel that strength move all the way up through your hips to your core, okay? So that's even when we're on one leg. Still cultivate that inward feeling, that inward moving feeling, okay? All right, that's what I wanted to share with you before we begin to balance. Go ahead and get your arms up overhead. Okay, we'll just pick the right knee up, and we'll circle it out here. So right knee circling. And this is kind of tricky in and of itself. So, if you are near a wall, like I am, you can just kind of touch the wall. That's nice. And that's a lot more gentle. But if you like the work, okay, and the left leg could use some work probably, okay, then keep it unsupported, okay? Change directions. And then let's pull the right knee up and in. Interlace your fingers. Pull it in towards your chest. Try to stand up straight and tall. So now that we're on one leg is a great time to experiment with that pulling up and inward towards center feeling. Squeeze the knee in a little more. Remember to breathe. And now grab your right ankle with your right hand and point the knee straight down. Try to put your knees really close together, okay? Cultivate the squeezing inward towards center feeling. Pulling up and in the pelvic floor, okay? Even the right and left shoulder are trying to move together. Let's start to reach forward with the left hand. I'm gonna have to move back because I'm running out of space. Reach forward with the left hand. And think of hinging at your hips. So keep your upper body as long as you can and hinge at your hips, allowing your right knee to point back, allowing your left fingers to reach forward. So by all means, cultivate a nice little bend in that left knee. There's no reason to extend it if it feels strained. As a matter of fact, it's great to cultivate a tiny bend anyway. So let's breathe here. You're welcome to hold the wall if that's more appropriate for you today. But now that we're here, now I want you to start to press the right foot back. And allow your right arm to go with it, okay? So keep strengthening the right shoulder into the body as you allow the right foot to press away. Right shoulder strengthens in, right foot presses away. Hold and breathe. And dancer pose. Okay, so you are cultivating just as much energy as you want to right now. Always feel free to support yourself on the wall. Let's come out slowly, unhinging at the hips. Right knee points down. Go ahead and let the right foot go and shake out your left leg. Shake it off. Let's do the other side. So first, close your eyes, ground into both feet. Everything is pulling up and inward towards somewhere behind your belly button. Rocking weight into your right foot. Now the left knee is up in front. And we can circle it out here. Arms up is a good way to go, I think. Okay, you might like your arms somewhere else. And let's rewind that. Okay, the knee is in front now. Interlace your fingers and pull the left knee up and in. Really pull it in, okay? Take a few breaths here. Everything is straight and tall. Everything is strong in toward the midline. And perhaps the left hand comes to the left ankle. We'll point that left knee straight down. And pause here. Put a little inward squeeze between those knees. And if you want to move that left knee back a little bit, you can go ahead and move it back. Reaching forward with the right hand, we'll start to hinge at the hips. So hinging. Take it slow, and maybe you stop part of the way down, and that's quite enough, and that might be the case. So don't feel like you have to go as deep as you can go today, but maybe that's where your practice is headed. So please follow that instinct. Once you've hinged, okay, and you're not going to hinge any further, then start to press that left foot back as you strengthen the left shoulder into its shoulder socket. So find that good dancer pose here. Natarajasana. You are dancing with yourself right now. Keep breathing. One more big breath here in your Natarajasana. Come out slowly. Woo. And then release that left leg. Whew, shake it out. Friends, I'm going to have us come all the way down to a seat. So let's get there the yoga way. Big breath in, reaching up. Exhale, rolling it down. Palms are down. Bend your knees here, come down to a seat. You can just have a seat, lean back, windshield wiper the legs maybe. And then if you tuck your hands behind your knees, you can just roll it back. Take a moment to rock around on the floor here. And then let's extend the left leg all the way out. Grab that right knee with the left hand and move the right knee to the left. So help it over to the left. We're looking to the right. Right shoulder blade and right hand on the floor. Kind of coming down from the heat of the practice. Allowing your breath to puff your chest up and open from the floor as the shoulder blade grounds. So find kind of a yin and yang there between the puffed up chest and the heavy shoulder blade. And we'll bring it back to center. Okay, so release that right leg. Left knee in. Right hand can help the left knee to the right. Look to the left. Ground that left shoulder blade. Long spine on your inhales, big chest. And on your exhales, use your strong belly muscles to pull the belly button into your spine. Strengthen the muscle that runs around your middle. And let's rock the legs back in. One more thing here. Lengthen yourself to the max. So reach your arms overhead, feet out long. Remember to have a long neck, so the shoulders have not unplugged themselves. They're still moving away from the ears slightly. And we'll take a crescent pose or a banana pose just to open up the side of the body and just put the low back into a really nice place. So taking your legs out to the left, pause here. Decide if you want more, then you can stack your right ankle over the left. Arms out to the left as well. Maybe even pick up your shoulders and scooch them in that direction. I like to do that to deepen it, okay? And then your left hand can grab your right wrist, put the back of the right hand on the floor, and pull it as far to the left as is appropriate for you. Just kind of opening up that right armpit. Let's take a few breaths into the right side. Make sure your glutes and your shoulder blades are grounded. And then think of a slight pull down in the belly button. Okay, let's bring everything back through center, and we'll just do the other side. So your legs will go out to the right, and you can stack the left on top. Arms out to the right. Maybe the right hand grabs the left wrist, puts the hand on the ground, and moves it to the right. So you get that left side armpit stretch. Breathe here. Breathe into the left low back armpit, and remember to ground in the shoulder blades, ground in the glutes, and that belly button wants to go down too. And then let's bring it back in through center. Let's find your resting posture, friends. Shavasana or otherwise. Wherever you are resting, allowing your breath to be very slow and effortless. Breathing through the nose, allowing the eyes and the jaw to soften. Spend a little time observing your breath and your body, soaking up the magic from your practice. Please keep resting like this for as long as you can. Thanks for joining me.